welcome back to Talk of Alabama. How fantastic is this? A fourth grade student at Pleasant Grove Elementary has now become the newest illustrator of a children's book, all with the help of her mom, Karen Daniel, and her mother, Tracy O'Neill Daniel. Well, they want you to know that God made you special, and that's the book that they have created and illustrated. And joining us today to talk about that is both Karen and Mom. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so tell me, you have 6 children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and you were saying that Karen was a miracle for you.
Yes, my husband and I had 4 girls. Back in 2000, I was pregnant with the 4th one, and he was diagnosed with cancer. And the doctors let us know that a possibility of the chemo was that he could not have any more children. So we were fine with the 4 we had, and we thought that would be it. But the very next year, God blessed us with twins. And Karen is one of those twins, and her sister is Camille Daniel, and we just feel like they were a miracle because God had something special for them, because they were a big surprise to us. But I'm constantly letting my children know that God made them special, and God just placed it on my heart to write a book in that area. And I've always wanted to write children's books, and I would write them, but I never had anyone to illustrate it. And lo and behold, I birthed my illustrator.
How did that come about? Karen, what was that like for you to actually draw the pictures for this book? What did your mom say to you?
Well, my sister Jassie was supposed to be drawing the pictures for this book, but I always loved to draw. And since my sister Jassie was always so busy, I heard them talking, and I told my mom that I'll do it. And so she told me to go draw one picture, and it was this picture, and she said that I was the one to draw the pictures.
I say, you got the job.
Oh, that is so fantastic. So what is it like working with your mom?
Well, it's like a miracle because I've always wanted to write a book, and then I got to do it, but it was with my mama.
Oh, I'm going to cry here. That is so special. That is so special. So the premise of the book, of course, is that God made every child special.
Yes.
But give us a little sneak peek of the book, like how you go about laying that out.
Okay, what I tell people is this book was designed to build the self-esteem of children, and it lets them know just how important they are to God, how special they are to Him, and how He was thinking of them long before they were ever born or even thought of by their own parents, and how God was thinking of us so long ago that He decided that He would make special plans and promises for our lives. If we just continue to walk off after Him, He would allow those plans and promises to come about as we continue to just believe in Him and just know that there's a special purpose for my life. Children do not have to go through life feeling as though they have to change or they have to be like someone else. If they just be themselves, that is enough, because you're special. That's what makes you special. Yeah. Because you're different. No 2 people are the same.
And that is what is so special. So Karen, you helped your mom write this book, and of course she says it's about building self-esteem. Do you feel more confident now about yourself, having worked on this book?
Well, I do, because it's like I used to be teased about my eczema, and then when I read this book, when I read the book, it's like I felt more brave enough to go without being sad about people teasing me, and to know that God made me special was special to me.
You know what, that is such a fantastic message. You know, every child needs to have that self-esteem, and you know, they may not have a parent there to tell them, yes, indeed you are special, but here is a book that, you know, they can read, and it will affirm to them that yes, God has a plan and a purpose for you, and you are indeed special. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Where can folks get your book?
If they would go online to godmadeyousspecial.net, they will find everything they need. They will even be able to look at pictures of our family and the 6 girls and click on the link that will take them to the website where they can purchase the book.
What an absolutely beautiful story. Karen Daniel and your mom, Tracy O'Neill Daniel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, there's still more to come on Talk of Alabama, including how to hit the reset button when you take on just maybe too much. Dallas Teague Snyder, she's here and she's going to help us get right through that. And also meet a man who takes wood and makes it larger than life. We've got that and so much more still to come on Talk of Alabama. We'll be back in a second.